What a start from Lito in the first half of the first round. Almost getting the win via Kimura. Tremendous resilience though from Minowa. And he's up high on the balls of his feet early, the Japanese ctto champion. Fake there from Lito, controlling center circle. Turning back kick, the jump to his back kick. They love that in Team Lagai. We've seen it used by Kevin Bellignon to great effect. Maybe Bellignon can get it off in our main event tonight against Hands of Stone and John Lineker. On the ground once more inside the first minute of the second round. In the guard of Lito is Hiromu.
Improve your position.
Good takedown there landed by Minowa. Beautiful timing on his entries into these shots. He was able to catch Adiwang kind of coming forward and committing into that spinning back kick. He just closed the distance and got nice and tight. If Adiwang wants to sort of avoid these takedown attempts, he's gonna have to have more balance, a little bit more centered in his approach, throw those hands with leg kicks, but earn that respect, because Adiwang does his best work on his feet, even though his ground game has improved by leaps and bounds as we saw in that first 5 minutes. And now we're seeing Adiwang able to control, but beautiful pass, throws the legs to the side, follows it up with a right hand landed by Minowa.
Minowa, 100% finishing rate, 27% by knockout, 73% by submission. Never won by decision. What's he looking for here, Dragon?
Check out the right arm of Minowa. Minowa has grabbed the right arm of Adiwang, so that's going to open up a little bit more options in his part. He's going to be able to, if he can slide that leg through, he's going to be able to secure that hand, and Adiwang's not going to be able to defend himself as well, because Adiwang looks like he's possibly going for a Kimura on that other side as well. Intricate little chess game going on right here between two high-level athletes.
Adiwang told us he knows how skilled Minowa is on the ground. Was going to try and finish him in his stand-up. Didn't believe that Minowa could finish him in striking. And in fact, Lito has never been stopped by strikes through 12 pro bouts. Also holds a 15-2 amateur boxing record. Does the Thunder Kid, but no chance to bring down the Thunder on Hiromu Minowa at the moment. And just a tangle here. What is Lito going for now, Mitch?
Going right back to the Kimura. He loves this submission. It just gives him so many more opportunities. He can sweep with it, but a beautiful job by Minowa to kind of maintain that composure. Oh, beautiful little slip out to the side there by the hip switch by Lito. Adiwang dropping the hammers down, but good job by Minowa to regain that composure. You mentioned Adiwang's record and how good he's been doing lately, but it's the last 7 matches. There has been a switch thrown in Lito Adiwang, and he has just found another level. And I really think it has to do with his training partners. He has joined Team Lagai, and he has surrounded himself by some of the very best athletes in all of the Philippines, pretty much all of the world. And we're really starting to see that in his game. And his ground game has improved as well. Right now, this is Minowa's world. This is what Minowa loves to do. Let's just smother his opponents. But you can just see how active Lito Adiwang is. He keeps trying to negate the position of Minowa and keep things moving.
It's been a long time since I commentated the name Minowa. Used to be associated with a very famous pair of red underpants, Dragon.
Yeah, now the red shorts are on the other team now. Look at the control by Minowa. He's able to secure that half guard. You can see how he's got that body lock tight to the guard. That underhook on his left side. How he has that arm of Lito Adiwang. That's given him really good control. It's enabling Minowa to keep Adiwang flat to the mat. If you're in side control, you have to try to scoot your hips away from your opponent so you can create that space. But when you can't and you're stayed flat to the back, you're just kind of stuck in that position. Adiwang's got to create that movement. He's got to keep moving, because here you can see now Minowa's in north-south and he can drop those knees to the head.
And dropping them, he is indeed. The cranium crackers there off the right knee from Hiromu Minowa. A 21-year-old who has never been finished, has a very impressive second round.
Good ground control by Minowa. He was just able to shut down the offense of Lito Adiwang. You could see in the first match when Lito Adiwang was in guard, when he had his both legs wrapped around Minowa, he was able to attack submissions. He was able to go after that Kimura. He was able to go after the armbar. But then once Minowa started to advance his position and showcase that ground control, we could see that he could shut down the offensive attack of Lito Adiwang.
So the end swell being used to the side of the left eye and on the forehead of Minowa. Mitch, we score as an overall contest under the global rule set, but if you were scoring this one round by round, who would you have ahead at the moment?
It's pretty close. I think the submission attempt and just how deep that Kimura was in the first round by Lito Adiwang gave him the advantage in that round, and I think that Minowa was able to sort of get a lot of that back, make up a lot of ground with his just ground control in that second. But I think it's really close at this point, and it could go either way. And I think it's going to depend on Adiwang keeping it on the feet and Minowa getting it back down to the ground.
Third and final round, Hiroba Minowa, 7 of 8 submissions via choke, 6 via rear naked choke. If he takes the back of Lito, it is danger for the Thunder Kid. No sign of that yet. It's been Lito, the Filipino, who has had the submission opportunities. And again, you see the Thunder Kid controlling center circle, pressing Hiroba Minowa to the outside. Plenty of movement, both drifting right and left for Hiroba Minowa.
See, Michael, you can see that, Minowa doesn't want to step into the range. He doesn't want to get close to Adiwang because he's, nervous about those hands. But Adiwang's also a little tentative to throw the strikes because he doesn't want that double leg to shoot in on him again.
Adiwang protecting that number 5 ranking in the heated strawweight division. A loss tonight to Minowa could see Minowa slip into number 5. And what a stacked division it is.
Beautiful double leg again. He was able to duck under that right hook. You can see that just the tentativeness of Adiwang into throwing that hook. And as soon as he threw that one strike, Minowa snuck right in there, turned the corner, put Adiwang down, and now we're getting to see what makes Minowa just so good.
Half guard position here for Hiroba Minowa. Looks to pass, does so. Wanted to take the back momentarily. Back inside of half guard. The champion in the strawweight division, the teammate of Lito Adiwang, Joshua Parcio. Number 1 ranked, fellow Japanese man, Yosuke Saruta. Another Japanese number 2, Yoshitaka Naito. Rene Catalan, another Filipino, number 3. The Brazilian Alex Silva at 4. And the Thunder Kid rounds out the top 5.
Yeah, the Japanese and Filipino martial artists are just dominating the strawweight rankings right now, and this is what we're seeing. We're seeing 2 very high-level strategic masters going at it right now, and this is the game plan of Minowa. We said at the very beginning the ground was his world, and we're seeing why that is. Adiwang's got to get that underhook so he can turn onto his side, that little bit of space, but Minowa knows exactly how he's trying with the right hand, he's trying, but a beautiful adjustment by Minowa not to let him get that. He allowed Lito Adiwang to get back into full guard just to keep that position because I think he knows just how explosive Adiwang is, and he might have been able to get out if he got that underhook.
Mitch, Adiwang has had 8 first-round finishes, 3 by sub, 5 by knockout or TKO. When it goes beyond the first round, do you sense any confidence slipping away from the Thunder Kid if he can't get them out in the first 5 minutes?
It's a very good point, Michael, but I just don't get a lack of confidence ever from anybody from Team Lakai. They believe they are in the match from the start to the finish, and they can end you with just one well-placed shot. You can sleep, and Lito Adiwang still has time to work through this. He's got to do what he's got to do. He's got to push off. But again, Minowa's just all over him. It's like being caught in a fishing net in the ocean. There's just no escape. No matter how much you struggle, you can't get away. You've got to rip through that fishing net and try to get to safety. But we're seeing a beautiful just control and top position game from Minowa.
Of course, 2 of the teammates of Lito on card in our co-main and main event. In the co-main, Jae-Hae Eustaquio, former world champion, takes on Song Min-jong of Korea. And the big one, former world champion Kevin Bellignon goes up against Hands of Stone, John Lineker in a bantamweight stoush. Inside the guard of the Thunder Kid, with 1 minute remaining, some hammer strikes, posturing up momentarily from Hiroba Minowa.
Yeah, Yeah, Minowa is only 21 years old. This guy has absolutely no ceiling here at one championship, especially putting on performances like this. But I also think this is going to do a good job just to Adiwang's experience level. He's going to know what he needs to work on, and he's going to try to make those corrections by going back into the laboratory out there in Baguio and really putting in good work with Team Lakai. But we're seeing Minowa just put on a performance right now of ground control, ground and pound, and really just controlling this matchup.
Minowa looking to get 5 in a row. For the Thunder Kid, it would be 7 in a row if he wins this one. It is going to go down to the wire, you feel, unless a stoppage here from the hammer fist strikes immediately the man. Big hammer fist off the right hand here from Minowa. They are bringing home strongly. Aggression from the bottom position from the Thunder Kid. And who will take the mod? Look at the sportsmanship, the respect and the honor between two phenomenal martial artists.
Wow, what a matchup between two top-level strawweights. Here is Minowa just letting go of the ground and pound at the very end of the round. I think we have a new contender in the strawweight division.
This match is presented to you by Xbox. Power your dreams. After 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 calls this contest in favor of the red corner. Calls this contest in favor of the blue corner. And judge number 3 calls this contest in favor of your winner by split decision from the red corner, Minowa.
Many underestimated him. He has their respect now. The 21-year-old on a 5-match winning streak. And